And hello everybody and welcome back. Now the Armada is on its way. What we can see now with the Armada on the way is that Miss Hunt is actually mobilizing her ships there as well. As we can see, she's got so many, it's incredible. I'm moving my fleet now back into the harbor area because I don't think we can sustain here with those ships there. Right, they need to get back into the safety of the harbor. Another ship is coming out. Another ship will build soon. Also, we got in Tarik another smaller resistance here. Unfortunately for the police station, yeah, this is not going to happen here. Because I absolutely don't care about Tarik that much. And yeah, but we just hope now that the fleet arrives safely. So far it's looking good. But I think she might be chasing us at some point. So there's a lot of ships now on the move here. As we progress there to the new world with that, hopefully safe and sound. Right, so let's just have a look at the map there real quick. This is where we need to go now, the new world. The old world we have here, and this is where we have Cape Trelawney, so Crown Falls. And let's get back into it. In Cape Trelawney, Crown Falls, we have a lot of things to do. We need to continue building. So more buildings are coming up here now. And the next thing is the fish. So we do need to get our first fish up and running now here in this district. In this industrial district that we have. Let's also just build all three of them right away. So Crown Falls will grow now tremendously. This is the first step. There we build another block of houses now. And what I could be doing now is I could take the whole thing here. Let's just see. And copy it to the other side. Like this. So there we would have the whole second part of it. And I think it's safe to say that we can now place it here. Right, so we got the whole district now laid out here as well. There we might have go into a bit because of the river there. But other than that, it's fine. And the cool thing here is, yep, we'll go over the river there too. So here we're going to have a double layered road. Right, so this is where it's going then over the other side here as well. We could do the same thing here then. Let's also make a double road here. And this is also where it's important now to figure out a train system as well for this whole thing, right? So the train system, we need to have trains passing through all of this one here going into power stations. So if we want to have some power stations in this game, well, now's the time. And for the power stations, I'm going to use little roads beside the main roads. So like this one here, for example. Here we can have a trade then, or a train passing through, and also here. Keep in mind that the oil trade is coming in from here. So this is where we probably, or over here, where we're going to have our oil harbor then, right? So industrial district. There we're going to need then the oil harbor. So we're going to see then the train coming out here into the town. So that the train is entering here and here, right? So this is where the train is entering the town and going into these power plants then. It will, of course, need to cross the main road there at some point. Defectors are requesting asylum. Nope, I'm not going to accept because as we see, these defectors have then some demands that I can't fulfill all the time. So I'm not doing that at this point. It's a good money, as we see in the beginning, but it's not paying off long-term wise. Let's just check again. We still have everything here ready. I'm preparing my next armada now to leave the old world. There we have now the ships coming out, I think. Yep, there it is, our Royal Galleon. So we have a new ship there as well. A golden ship, more or less, gold and red. This is just absolutely fantastic. And this is a really cool ship because this ship here is providing us with 4 cargo slots and also has some defense. So it can defend itself. And the Royal Galleon we're going to use to transport goods now to to Crown Falls, right, to our main new capital. So I'm just going to move this one in there now, and then the whole fleet moves to Sunken Treasures. I don't care about this point anymore about Sleepy Hollow that much. We have the defense up here, so Miss Hunt will not be able to take it. And as long as the trade routes work, this is fine, and it's giving us some taxes for the moment. We're getting a lot of timber in by the hour, so let's just check our fish production, which is really good. And we can now build also the next district here, pub and houses once again, and yeah, this whole block of buildings there coming up now as well. That's that. And for the train system to work, let's also have a 3-layered road then here and here. Right, and the train will pass then on the side here and then into the city with those systems there, right? So we can use, for example, this road here to get the train to the other side of the island as well then. But I definitely don't want to have the train running through the main avenue anymore. So this is now the road where everything is coming together then. And this one here, since that is a really big one, we might as well just make this one a 4-lane main avenue going all the way to the other side there. And also here into this one. As we're entering then here, you know, our main plaza where we're going to have the palace and stuff. This is going to be fantastic. I'm so looking forward to this city here, realizing it. Let's continue. We still have some buildings to build here now, with the new layouts there as well. And we can still, of course, put other new layouts then into the game as well, in this regard. But so far, it's fine. Back in the old world, I'm going to put now the Armada to Maribu. So this is now heading to the old world, the new world. And look at that, Miss Hunt. She's on the way here. Jing also has her first ship of the line. So it's getting a bit rough now in the ocean. Because in that case, this one here, she is alone out there with one ship of the line. And of course, it's not managing. Miss Hunt is, well, reckless in that case. She's hunting down every ship. She's really, really good for her name, I gotta say that. The only problem right now is that she's not at war with the pirate yet. Once she's at war with the pirate, it's getting really messy out there. But I think it might be good for the balance. Yeah, that ship has no chance. And just look how powerful one of these ships there is. How much hits it takes, and it can hit several ships at the same time. So this is really cool. It might actually manage to flee. Jing, I'm hoping the best for you. And our ships, meanwhile, are now on the way to the New World, which is just what we need. Very good, so they're on the safe journey. I'm also preparing now my next armada here. So we're going to take some timber there with us. We're going to take the weapons and some steel beams. Right, the bricks I can get up myself. And this whole thing is now going to Cape Trelawney. And this is another very big armada that we have up there now. The Royal Galleon I can use for a lot of things in the future then. And look at that, we even got a crown symbol on it. Fantastic looking. We're getting it now into this area, close to Hugo Mercier's harbor, so we can use his safety net there. And it's on the way now to Crown Falls. With some building materials, weapons that we can use for defense, and more importantly, the ships that we need, right? So those ships are going to help us defend the new territory there for us as well. They're on the way now. Very good. In the meantime, how is Sleepy Hollow looking, by the way, consumption-wise? Work cloth is going down there a bit, so we don't have that much in store anymore. Other than that, I think it's looking rather fine as long as the ship is coming in with the hops and the pigs. We should be fine here. I could still, though, look at the work cloth, but no, work cloth is fine. It's just negative because the storage is full. So in that regard, it's fine. I'm putting out another clipper here, and I might also soon put up another ship of the line then, once this is ready. By the way, since we don't need that shipyard here at the moment... Oh, it's not costing us that much. That's fine then. Alright, let's get back to Crown Falls. I'm continuing here now. We have the layout here. We always need to check, of course, the fish. And it's going to be very important now, where do I want to have my productions, right, for the future. Now, I'm waiting for my armada to come in now. Here. Oh! Alright, and Jing is now at war with the pirate as well. It's not looking good for her. Hunt has it, and Jing, the pirate, has it against her. So it's a good thing for us, though, because it takes the pressure off us, and we can build a few things here now, right, that we need. So in that regard, we're going to have now more buildings here coming up. And I was speaking about the production, the industry. We have, of course, a lot of industry that comes up. So we have this island here, right? This one is for grain primarily. So this is going to be our grain harbor. I will need a commute pier then as well, of course. But we're going to push out a lot of grain here with the tractor system as well. Next island is this one. It's our hops island. So here we're going to have the beer production up and running. We also have some potato here. And since hops doesn't need that much space, we might also squeeze in some potato fields then here as well. The thing is, though, it's looking not so good island-wise in Crown Falls. So we don't have big islands out here. And I absolutely, as I said already, did not expect to have different islands here. So in that regard, it's not looking so good. These islands are actually made now with the difficulty settings that we had in the beginning. So we have now here small, hard islands. for a big town that I'm planning, it's going to be hard to sustain the production of it. There we still have another island, and there we have another island. Let's just find out what these offer, and probably Miss Hunt is on them already. Now in Crown Falls, we're continuing with, yeah, the fire station here and another block of houses. So we still want to expand now. And also in these little thingies there, as I said already, we might then just have some ornaments, right? Like here, some trees, for example, that we might build. And then, yeah, some shrubbery here. We might also have some flower beds then, or some apple trees in these areas. So there is a lot of ideas that we can then realize with all the green spots that I'm leaving there on purpose for the town. Timber, we should increase our timber production there a bit still. So I do have quite a few of them out here now. There is still a bit of spot here. 85% is totally fine. And yep, this one is looking good as well. It should actually reach it. It is very good. Right, so a few more wood productions coming up now. Righto, the sun is going down once again in Sleepy Hollow, but we still need to continue. Now we do have those two. I could just now take all of that and, you know, place it up there again, but that would be really lazy, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're going to have a new layout here then as well. So in that regard, this is getting now into the main center here later, right? We need to keep that in mind for the city. So this is where we really have some dense buildings, right? So there is no room for beautification here. This is just pure skyscrapers later and stuff like that. So we have a lot of buildings in this zone. And I think this is as far as I go, because there we might have then the World Fair or the Palace. This is the point where I'm going to have once again a marketplace. I could also have it here, right? Let's actually put this block here a bit further to that side. And then we have the marketplace here. Also, once again, the pub. These buildings here disappear again. We destroyed one of her ships. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, she came a bit too close here to my armada. My armada has arrived here, so we can put my armada now to Cape Trelawney and to Crown Falls, of course. Right, so this is moving now. And hopefully safely so. The pirate leaves us alone there. Miss Hunt tried it and failed. And this is just a beautiful sight there. The Golden Fleet is on the way. What is happening else is that my fleet is now arriving in the New World, so they should appear now any second here. Let's just wait for them. There they are. There they are, coming out now into the New World. So we have now some military ships here in the New World as well. I'm really happy to say and to see that. So we now finally can defend ourselves there a bit with at least 3 ship of the lines that are coming in there. This is still costing me a lot though, so we are losing money at the moment as we're coming close to 10,000 in the global population. Alright, so as we can see now, the ships are arriving and... Oh, it's night again, so let's also just make it daytime again. And they're moving now towards Maripo. Maripo, by the way, is looking quite unhappy.
Tougher than the old times.
I think they're yep, a chapel. So we might just build them a little chapel there. Right, this is a little building here. Maripo, by the way, is not going to be our main city or anything like that. It's just a small rum production colony. And we're going to build the chapel... here, just beside that road there. Right here in the center, we can squeeze it in. I mean, nice building per se, but this city here is just not fitting for a main capital there. So this is increasing the happiness once again for the Jornaleros. And I just love that name, gotta say that. So this is fine for now, right? But we're focusing on the rum here soon. My fleet is moving. We might actually look at that. She has no defense here. So we might actually take this island from Miss Hunt and break her dominance here in the New World while we can. Because I'm pretty sure, yep, that she's also starting to move now in new ships there into the new world. So in that regard, this is going to be messy here as well. But for now, we should be fine with those 3 ships. The pirate is not hostile towards us yet. This is going to change as well at some point. But for now, this is safe and we can build up some defense there as the ship is approaching. Let's get back to Crown Falls real quick. More things are happening. So we're still building up some stuff here. And I would also like to go with my first industry, or well, my first farms in Crown Falls. Now, this is a bit hard though. Where should we have that, right? Should we have some sheep farms and stuff like that? Here we're going to have our industry. This is reserved. This is for more beautiful buildings, so I'm not going to use that. So we have some space up here, right? So this is where we have some space, once again, where we can build that. Also over here, I would like to have something more special later then, because it's just a very beautiful spot overall. And yeah, it's starting to snow again. That happens quite a lot, as it is winter. So I would like to have my workload production here. Right, so this is a good spot for it. So the sheep are overlooking then the town, I think. For now, later we might move it away, or we just have it up here.
Raised a settlement.
All right, and someone else actually managed to do something here. So we need to find out if it's Miss Hunt. I mean, we got Jing here now. No, actually, this is Miss Hunt. Jing is not even here yet. Jing settled after all, but it is not a very good island. Miss Hunt also took this island here. It's incredible where she's taking all the influence from. It's absolutely not possible how she can be that strong. There is still another island available. Let's just have a look at that. And how's it looking, by the way, with my fleets? Another clipper we have finished. And yep, we can build another ship of the line that I'm doing now. And I think my main fleet has arrived. Yes, very good. My main fleet also is now in Crown Falls. It's missing a ship though. Where's my royal ship? Oh, there it is. It's just much faster. There's my royal galleon, Mirabelle. And Mirabelle is now coming into Crown Falls Harbor. There we have the first defense then as well that we can build up here. Very good. So that fleet has managed to arrive safely as well. This is very important for the future. This is perfect for us because now we have the defense here. Let's also unload a bit of timber so we can speed up our construction here. And constructing, we have a lot to do. So up here I would like to have my sheep farms for now. We're going to start once again as always with the blueprint of this and fire stations. And now a really cool thing is, and this is actually one of the patches that came in, is that we can just take, for example, this sheep layout here, right? Go to Crown Falls. Oh, it's not working anymore. Okay, forget what I said. We need to build the layout ourselves. I thought it would be possible. It's possible to move that over islands, but not over this. Let's have the sheep farms here. We also need to really unload quickly the weapons that we have, and with the other building materials I'm going to move now to this island here, and this is going to be our main city in the New World. We will be able to take it. Here we got a bit of plantain still. We got the pearl abundance that we need later on. We got coffee, which is very important, and we have the space for it. So engineers want the coffee and we can provide it with this island here, right? So we got the rum in Maribu, and we got then here on this island there the coffee. So the fleet is now on the way. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not alone, please.
Ship under attack.
We need to be very careful there. More ships are under attack.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Oh, my gunboats. They're here. She's at war with Jing, right? Let's try and find safety there in Jing. Oh, no. Alright. There I might actually be losing a few gunboats there. If it's firing once again, it's not very good. That was a close thing, though. Yeah, and Miss Hunt is taking this island here. I know at some point she would have taken it. There's no defense on it. It's just too small to matter for us, really. So she's going to take this one. Still no real problem there, as long as my clipper is still traversing, right? And we have another clipper that we can use then as well. And by the way, we have some ruins here as well.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
And a bit of a ride down there still, but that's fine for now. And let's go back to the New World real quick. Because my ships have arrived here and I can now finally also settle on this island here. La Burinaka, it's called. And I like this one.
Night embraces you, child.
And look at the pirate.
Of course. Nobody wants you to lose.
Yeah, and there she's taking over the island here of this one. She's also purchased a share. No, she's just taking over strictness here. So we've lost this one, but it's fine. It's a very small island there. But yeah, we need to be very careful here. The pirate is worrying me a lot here at the moment because he could hunt my ships down. We have now Laburinaka. So here is also where we're going to have now our main city for the New World. So we can really start building this one up.
Ship
I'm
under attack.
going to have... Oh, come on. She's just trying, but she's not going to take them down. Though I can't move my gunboats anywhere because they would be taken down. I need to hurry up there a bit. So in the New World, we are going to have now another big avenue like this. Unfortunately, we have some oil patches here, but fret not. With the oil patches, we can move them with the scholars to make this one work even more beautiful, right? For now, I will unfortunately have to live with them. So let's just also have a road here. And we can also move it down here. So this is where we have the main town of Laburinaka. And up here, we're going to have then the fields and stuff, right? So the coffee fields. There we still have some beach that is perfect for us. So here we can use that for the fish oil. And all we need to do now, yep, is starting our forest production once again. So we can do this perfectly fine up here. For Burinaka, let's make it 3. And I don't like this name, so we will have to rename Laburinaka to something more beautiful. There we got now the timber production up and running. And let's start out once again with the city layout. And this is really the last big city that we're going to build. So we have this one and Crown Falls for now, and we can really focus on them because it's getting a bit too much.
Left your city in ruins.
It's getting a bit too much there with all these cities to manage then at some point. But for now, this is fine here now. And we can now start finally also building something in Laburinaka, which is, yeah, a name that I don't like that much. We'll find one.